Did you know that AUT has lore? I didn't, but the people who did know there was lore probably didn't even bother reading the lore, but of course I did. I will explain the AUT lore like I'm talking to 5-year-olds, and sometimes I am talking to 5-year-olds. Of course, subscribe for more. Okay, so basically the lore starts with the saint's death, and the saint's corpse parts are separated in North America from earthquakes. And in the same year, a meteorite crashes near Miami, Florida. This meteorite is named Forsyth. Someone found the saint's heart, I don't know who, but it was carried on a boat, but the boat basically sank, and the saint's heart is now where the meteor Forsyth landed. On the location where the Forsyth has landed, the Devil's Palm begins to form. The Devil's Palm is basically a desert, and it buries the meteor with sands. After like 200 years, Funny Valentine finds the saint's heart, which makes the Devil's Palm disappear. And because Devil's Palm was burying Forsyth basically drifts into the Bermuda Triangle. And then a man steals the corpse part but then dies right after. So then all the corpse parts are recovered. But then a boat was carrying the heart and the left arm, but then it also sank and it kind of drifted into Forsyth. So basically the heart and the left arm is where the meteor is. And because of that, the Devil's Palm begins to form again where Forsyth is, which basically makes an island. Two brothers and one cousin end up on that island. But let's not forget the fact that I said that the Forsyth has drifted away into the Bermuda Triangle. So basically the island is also in the Bermuda Triangle. And maybe because of that, the outsiders cannot see this island, and also those within the island cannot leave the island because of the unknown force preventing them from doing so. So right now on this island, there are 3 people. 2 brothers and 1 cousin. But then later on, 3 more people arrive onto the island, and they are eventually named Aphil, Aim, and Camellia. So now there are 6 people on the island, and it turns out that all of those 6 people are descendants of the Steel Ball Run Racers. The 2 brothers and their cousin decide to explore the Devil's Palm, and when they did, they had difficulty breathing because of the dust from Forsyth. But apparently not the cousin. The cousin was immune to this breathing difficulty phenomenon. After this bizarre event, meteors start falling from the sky, and the dust from the meteors is inhaled by everyone on the island. This dust from the meteors causes pain, but since the cousin is immune to it, he is now responsible for looking after the islanders. They recover from this meteor dust simply because their body has gotten used to it. Turns out this meteor dust is a virus that granted them an ability, basically what you refer to as a stand. Their brothers named their stands Soul and Nocturnus, which are the 2 founding stands, you could say. The cousin becomes a blacksmith with Aphil, Aim, and Camellia, who works at the forge, and he creates stand arrows from meteor materials. With stand arrows, you could easily get a stand with little pain. This made the brothers jealous and led on to an all-out war. The first brother with Soul wanted to be the strongest, and so did the other one with Nocturnus, and basically they fought until their cousin decided to end this war with his project named Dawn. Dawn kills both brothers and buries their stand ability, and the cousin also destroys the forge. Aphil, Aim, and Camellia do the cleanup after the war. Basically, they erase all memories and maintain a peaceful era. After all that, you were born on this island, but with no sort of ability at all. Basically, all the players of AUT are descendants of the Steel Ball Run Racers, like the founding 6 of the island. And this is where the lore ends. Apparently, the lore doesn't really matter, but it's still a pretty cool story, I guess. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe, and of course, comment down below your thoughts. But other than that, I'll see you guys later.